Last night, someone told your soulmate the truth about you, and they couldn't believe it. My beloved child, last night, while the world was asleep, someone unexpectedly revealed the truth about you to your soulmate. At first, they smiled in disbelief, convinced it couldn't possibly be real. But as every detail unfolded, silence filled the room. Their heart began racing because the story they heard matched the quiet feelings they had been hiding for so long. They suddenly realized that every strange coincidence, every unforgettable moment, and every unanswered question had been leading to this very truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they heard was not about your appearance, your success, or your past. It was something far deeper. They were told that your kindness had touched lives without asking for recognition, that your loyalty remained strong even when no one noticed, and that your heart carried a rare sincerity that is almost impossible to find today. Your soulmate couldn't stop thinking, how did I never see this before? That single conversation changed the way they looked at you forever, but what happened immediately after that revelation was even more unexpected, and it will leave you speechless. Right before the night ended, your soulmate made a quiet promise to themselves. They decided they could no longer ignore the signs that had been appearing again and again. Every memory suddenly carried a new meaning, and every unanswered feeling started making perfect sense. But there is one final detail from that night that nobody expected, a detail so surprising that it could completely change the direction of this story. Don't skip, stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A strange feeling followed your soulmate long after that conversation ended. No matter how hard they tried to focus on anything else, your name kept returning to their mind. They replayed every memory, every smile, and every missed opportunity, wondering how they had overlooked something so meaningful. The more they reflected, the clearer everything became. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then another unexpected piece of the story came to light. The same person quietly said, if you wait too long, you may regret never telling them what is truly in your heart. Those words echoed deeply within your soulmate. For the first time, they understood that real connections are built on honesty, patience, and courage. That realization became impossible to ignore, and they knew that life was preparing a moment they could not keep avoiding. If this story is touching your heart, remember to support the journey in your own way so more people can experience it too. Because what happened after your soulmate accepted this truth was even more surprising than the conversation itself. A new sign appeared before sunrise, and it pointed toward a future neither of you expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet moment arrived just before the morning light, and your soulmate realized they could no longer pretend that nothing had changed. The truth they heard the previous night had settled deep within their heart. Suddenly, small moments from the past began connecting like pieces of a hidden puzzle. They whispered to themselves, maybe this was never a coincidence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then something completely unexpected happened. A familiar place, an old memory, and a simple conversation all reminded them of you at the exact same time. It felt too perfect to ignore. They started wondering why life kept placing your presence in front of them again and again. The more they searched for answers, the stronger their feelings became. They understood that some truths arrive quietly, but once they arrive, they change everything forever. Before that morning was over, your soulmate made another silent decision. This time, they promised themselves they would stop running from what their heart already knew. But the most unbelievable part has not happened yet. Someone else is about to reveal one final piece of the story, and that revelation will leave your soulmate completely amazed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A new conversation began when your soulmate least expected it. Someone looked into their eyes and quietly said, there is one thing you still don't know about them. Those words stopped every thought in its tracks. Your soulmate listened carefully, feeling that this moment carried an answer they had been searching for without even realizing it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth that followed was unforgettable. They were told that your greatest strength was never what the world could see, it was the way you continued believing in goodness, even after facing disappointment. That realization filled your soulmate with admiration. They finally understood that genuine hearts are rare, and yours was one they never wanted to lose sight of again. If this story is making you feel something special, remember to support this journey so more people can discover it too, because the next revelation is even bigger. As the day quietly moved forward, your soulmate noticed one final sign that made everything feel real. It was small enough for others to ignore, yet powerful enough to change their heart forever. They smiled without even realizing it, knowing that destiny was still writing the story. But the next chapter holds the biggest surprise of all, one that will answer the question they have been carrying since last night. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Just when your soulmate believed they had finally understood everything, another unexpected detail appeared. It was not loud, dramatic, or impossible to explain, but it arrived at the perfect moment. A trusted person gently smiled and said, "The story you heard last night was only the beginning." Those words sent a wave of curiosity through their heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As they looked back on every conversation, they noticed a pattern that had been hidden in plain sight. Every path seemed to point toward you. Every delay now felt like preparation instead of rejection. Your soulmate realized that the truth wasn't simply about who you are, it was about the positive impact your presence had already made without asking for attention. The more they reflected, the more impossible it became to ignore what destiny seemed to be revealing. Then came the moment that changed their perspective forever. They quietly promised themselves that if another opportunity ever brought your paths together, they would no longer let uncertainty speak louder than their heart. But destiny still has one extraordinary surprise waiting, and the next revelation will make everything you've heard so far feel like only the first page of a much bigger story. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. For a brief moment, everything around your soulmate became unusually quiet. It was as if life itself wanted them to hear one final whisper before the next chapter began. They closed their eyes, took a deep breath, and suddenly remembered a single sentence from the night before. That sentence refused to leave their heart because it carried a meaning they had only just begun to understand. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then another trusted voice gently added, "The most valuable people often reveal themselves through patience, not noise." Those words changed everything. Your soulmate realized that your story had never been about chasing attention. It had always been about staying true to who you are. Every kind action, every quiet sacrifice, and every sincere intention had created a picture they had never seen so clearly before. At that very moment, respect turned into admiration, and admiration began turning into something even deeper. Before the day came to an end, your soulmate looked toward the future with a completely different heart. They no longer wondered whether the truth was real, they wondered why it had taken them so long to discover it. But the greatest surprise has still not been revealed. Someone is about to uncover a secret that connects every moment of this journey, and once that happens, nothing will ever look the same again. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A remarkable realization arrived without warning. Your soulmate suddenly understood that every unexpected delay had been quietly protecting this moment from happening too soon. The truth they heard was no longer just a story, it had become a feeling they could not ignore. They whispered to themselves, "Everything makes sense now." Yet, even after reaching that conclusion, one mystery still remained unsolved. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the hours passed, another person unexpectedly confirmed what had already been growing inside their heart. They said, "Some people leave an impression for a day, but others leave one that quietly grows stronger with time." Your soulmate immediately thought of you. They remembered moments that once seemed ordinary, but now felt unforgettable. Every memory gained a new meaning, and every unanswered question started leading toward the same incredible conclusion. It was becoming impossible for them to deny what their heart had finally accepted. Then, just before they walked away, they noticed one last sign that made them stop completely. It wasn't dramatic, but it felt perfectly timed, as if life itself was encouraging them to take the next step. They smiled, knowing that the biggest chapter of this story was about to begin. But what they discover next will be the most powerful truth of all. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An unforgettable moment unfolded when your soulmate finally stopped questioning their heart and started trusting it. The truth they had heard no longer felt like someone else's opinion, it had become their own reality. Every doubt faded a little more, and a quiet sense of certainty began taking its place. They couldn't help but wonder why this realization had arrived at exactly the right time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then, one final conversation brought everything even closer together. A calm voice gently said, "Some connections are revealed little by little because they are meant to be understood, not rushed." Those words stayed with your soulmate. They realized that every delay, every misunderstanding, and every unanswered question had been preparing them to see your true value with completely different eyes. At that moment, they felt grateful that the truth had reached them before it was too late to appreciate it. As the evening quietly settled in, your soulmate made a decision that no one else knew about. They chose to stop letting fear guide their future and to start listening to the quiet confidence growing inside them. But the story is about to take its biggest turn yet. One final revelation is waiting just ahead, and it will connect every clue you've heard from the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Everything changed the moment your soulmate looked back at the journey with fresh eyes. They realized that the truth they had heard was never meant to surprise them for just one night. It was meant to transform the way they saw you forever. Every small sign that once seemed ordinary now carried a deeper meaning. Their heart quietly admitted, "I was being guided toward this all along." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then an unexpected reminder appeared at the perfect time. It wasn't a grand event or a dramatic scene. It was a simple moment that brought your name back into their thoughts with incredible clarity. Your soulmate smiled without realizing it, because for the first time, they felt peace instead of confusion. They understood that the greatest truths don't arrive with noise, they arrive with certainty, leaving no room for doubt. That quiet certainty became stronger with every passing minute. As the day drew to a close, one final question remained in your soulmate's heart. If this truth has changed me so completely, what happens next? The answer is closer than they imagine, and the next chapter will reveal a decision that has been waiting to happen for far longer than anyone realizes. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A peaceful silence settled over your soulmate, but inside their heart, everything was changing. They no longer searched for proof because the truth had already taken root within them. Every conversation from that unforgettable night echoed with new meaning, and they finally understood why life had been leading them toward this moment so patiently. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the final confirmation they never expected. Someone gently smiled and said, "The greatest blessings often arrive after the longest seasons of waiting." Those words touched your soulmate deeply. They realized your story was never built on chance. It was built on growth, kindness, and perfect timing. Every lesson, every delay, and every unexpected turn had quietly prepared both of you for something far greater than either of you could have imagined. Before the stars filled the sky once again, your soulmate made one last promise to their heart. They would never ignore what they now knew to be true. But this is not where the story ends. The next chapter will reveal the decision that changes everything, bringing every hidden clue together in a way that will leave you completely amazed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A brand new chapter quietly began, and your soulmate could feel it without anyone saying a word. The truth they had discovered no longer felt like a memory from last night. It had become the foundation of every thought they carried today. They realized that some answers arrive only after the heart is ready to receive them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then, something beautifully unexpected happened. While reflecting on everything they had learned, your soulmate understood that every path they had taken, every delay, every lesson, and every unexpected turn had been leading them toward a clearer understanding of you. What once looked like ordinary moments now felt like carefully placed signs. Their heart was no longer asking, "Is this true?" Instead, it was asking, "What should I do with this truth now?" As the evening drew closer, a quiet confidence replaced every remaining doubt. Your soulmate felt ready to embrace whatever the next chapter would bring, believing that some connections become stronger the moment they are truly understood. But one final revelation is still waiting ahead, a moment that will tie every piece of this journey together and reveal why everything happened exactly when it did. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment your soulmate stopped looking outside for answers, they finally heard the quiet voice within their own heart. It reminded them of every hidden sign they had ignored and every feeling they had tried to explain away. Now, nothing seemed random anymore. Every step of the journey had been leading to this exact realization. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then a final piece of wisdom reached them. Someone gently said, "The people who are truly meant to cross your path will always leave behind peace, not confusion." Those words stayed with your soulmate long after the conversation ended. They realized that whenever thoughts of you appeared, they brought hope instead of fear and clarity instead of doubt. That simple realization became more powerful than anything they had heard before. As the night grew quiet once again, your soulmate looked toward the future with a calm heart and a genuine smile. They knew the story was no longer about discovering the truth, it was about choosing what to do with it. And the final chapter is about to reveal the beautiful reason why this truth arrived exactly when it did. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Just before everything came together, your soulmate experienced one final moment of complete clarity. They realized that the truth they had heard that unforgettable night had done more than change their thoughts, it had changed their heart. Every unanswered question finally found its place, and every quiet sign suddenly made perfect sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the realization they never expected. The greatest truth was not simply what someone had told them about you, it was what they had discovered for themselves afterward. They saw your kindness reflected in memories they once overlooked, your strength hidden in moments they had underestimated, and your sincerity shining through every chapter of your story. At that moment, they smiled and whispered, "Now I finally understand." That single realization became more valuable than every rumor, every opinion, and every doubt that had come before. As the journey reached its turning point, your soulmate stepped forward with hope instead of hesitation. They believe that some stories are revealed one chapter at a time because their ending is meant to be treasured, not rushed. And as you continue this path, remember this: sometimes the most extraordinary moments begin with one simple truth spoken at exactly the right time. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A new sunrise brought with it a feeling your soulmate had never experienced before. There was no confusion left, no unanswered doubt, only a quiet confidence that the truth revealed that night had arrived for a reason. They understood that some discoveries are not meant to change a single day, they are meant to change an entire future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then, in a calm and unforgettable moment, your soulmate made a silent decision. They chose to stop listening to fear and start trusting the peaceful certainty growing inside their heart. Every memory of you now carried a different light. Every coincidence felt like a meaningful reminder. They realized that the greatest gift they had received was not the conversation itself, but the new perspective it gave them. What once seemed ordinary had become extraordinary, and they knew this story was only becoming stronger with time. As they looked toward tomorrow, one final thought filled their heart: some truths arrive exactly when we are ready to understand them. That realization gave them hope, courage, and a quiet smile they couldn't hide. But the journey has one last unforgettable chapter ahead, a chapter where every hidden clue, every unexpected sign, and every heartfelt realization comes together in the most beautiful way. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. At last, the journey reached the moment your soulmate had been unknowingly waiting for. They no longer needed anyone else to explain the truth because their own heart had become the strongest proof. The conversation from that unforgettable night had opened a door that could never be closed again. Every fear had been replaced with hope, and every doubt had quietly faded away. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the most beautiful realization of all. Your soulmate understood that the greatest truth was never about a single sentence someone spoke. It was about the person you had always been. Your patience, your quiet strength, your sincere heart, and your unwavering kindness had been telling the same story all along. They smiled with gratitude, realizing that life had given them the chance to recognize your true value before it was too late. In that moment, they felt an unshakable peace, knowing that genuine connections are built on truth, trust, and perfect timing. As this chapter comes to a close, remember that every twist in this story led to one simple message: the right truth always reaches the right heart at the right time. What began as a surprising conversation became a journey of understanding, hope, and quiet transformation. And perhaps the greatest surprise was this: the truth that changed your soulmate forever had been shining through you from the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is always waiting for those who believe in the journey. The story did not end with that realization. In many ways, it had only just begun. Your soulmate carried the truth with them everywhere they went, and something remarkable started happening. Every day brought another reminder that what they had heard that night was real. Every quiet moment strengthened their belief that this journey had been unfolding long before either of you noticed it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then an unexpected encounter changed everything once again. Someone smiled and softly said, "The most meaningful stories are never rushed. They unfold one step at a time." Those words settled deeply in your soulmate's heart. They finally understood that every delay had protected something precious, allowing the right understanding to arrive at exactly the right moment. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen?" they began asking, "What incredible chapter is about to begin next?" As the evening quietly returned, your soulmate felt a peace they had never known before. They were no longer waiting for another sign because they had already received the greatest one. The truth had transformed the way they saw you forever. Yet one final surprise still remains hidden just beyond the horizon, and when it is finally revealed, every chapter of this journey will come together in the most unforgettable way. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A quiet certainty began to grow stronger with every passing day. Your soulmate noticed that whenever they thought about the truth they had discovered, an unexpected feeling of hope filled their heart. It was no longer a question of if that conversation mattered, it was a question of how it would shape everything that came next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then another remarkable moment unfolded. Someone who had been watching everything from a distance gently said, "The greatest connections are recognized not by the eyes, but by the peace they bring." Those words stopped your soulmate in their tracks. They realized that every memory of you carried that same peaceful feeling. Every smile, every conversation, and every unexpected coincidence now felt like part of a much bigger story that had been unfolding quietly all along. Before the night came to an end, your soulmate looked toward the future with complete confidence. They knew the truth had arrived for a purpose, and they believed the next step would reveal something even more meaningful than anything they had already experienced. The final chapter is drawing closer, and it holds the answer that has been hidden since the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A peaceful evening brought one final moment of reflection. Your soulmate realized that the truth they had heard was no longer just a memory from that unforgettable night. It had become the reason they viewed the future with hope instead of uncertainty. Every lesson, every delay, and every unexpected turn now felt like part of a greater plan. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then, just when they thought there was nothing left to discover, one last voice quietly said, "The greatest gift is recognizing someone's true worth before the opportunity passes." Those words touched your soulmate more deeply than they expected. They understood that your genuine heart had been speaking through your actions all along. It wasn't one dramatic moment that changed everything. It was the realization that your kindness, patience, and sincerity had been quietly telling the same story from the very beginning. In that instant, every remaining doubt disappeared. As the stars filled the sky, your soulmate smiled with a confidence they had never felt before. They knew this journey was leading towards something meaningful, and they were finally ready to embrace whatever came next. But the most unforgettable revelation has been saved for the final chapter, a truth so beautiful that it will connect every clue, every conversation, and every heartbeat you followed throughout this entire story. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final pieces of the puzzle quietly began falling into place. Your soulmate looked back at that unforgettable night and realized that one simple conversation had started a transformation they never expected. What once felt like a mystery had become a path filled with understanding, gratitude, and hope. They smiled, knowing they were no longer the same person who had first heard the truth about you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the realization that touched them more deeply than anything else. They understood that the person who revealed the truth had not changed who you were. They had simply opened the door for your soulmate to finally see what had always been there. Your quiet strength, your honest heart, and your unwavering character had become impossible to overlook. In that moment, they silently thanked life for allowing them to discover your true value before the opportunity to appreciate it had passed. As they lifted their eyes toward the future, they felt a calm certainty unlike anything they had known before. They believed that every chapter had been preparing them for one extraordinary ending. And now only one final revelation remains, the moment where every promise, every hidden clue, and every heartfelt discovery comes together in a way that will stay with your heart long after this story ends. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The journey reached its most unforgettable moment. Your soulmate stood in complete silence, realizing that the greatest miracle of that night was never the words they heard, it was the new vision those words gave them. They finally saw you through the eyes of truth instead of uncertainty. Every hidden clue, every unexpected sign, and every meaningful memory had led to this single realization. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In that quiet moment, your soulmate made one final promise. They promised never to overlook sincerity, never to underestimate kindness, and never to ignore the peace they felt whenever they thought of you. They understood that real connections are not built on perfect timing alone, they are built on genuine hearts that remain true no matter how long the journey takes. That truth became the greatest gift they had ever received, and it stayed with them long after the conversation ended. As this story closes, remember the message that changed everything. Sometimes one honest conversation can open a heart that has been waiting for understanding all along. The truth spoken that night did not create your value, it simply revealed it. And perhaps that is the biggest surprise of all. The light your soulmate finally recognized had been shining from you since the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the greatest stories are the ones that leave hope in your heart long after they end. A final whisper remained after everything else had fallen silent. Your soulmate realized that the greatest change had not happened around them, it had happened within them. The truth they discovered had replaced hesitation with confidence and uncertainty with quiet peace. Looking back, they understood that every chapter of this journey had been preparing their heart for this exact moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then one beautiful realization completed the entire story. Your soulmate understood that the person who spoke about you had simply uncovered what destiny had been revealing through small moments all along. Every unexpected meeting, every meaningful memory, and every feeling they couldn't explain suddenly fit together perfectly. They smiled and thought, The truth was always there. I just wasn't ready to see it until now. That realization became more precious than any surprise because it gave them complete clarity. As this chapter gently comes to an end, your soulmate carries one lasting belief in their heart. Genuine connections grow stronger when they are built on honesty, patience, and hope. The unforgettable conversation from that night became the beginning of a new journey filled with understanding and gratitude. And as you move forward, remember this. Sometimes the most extraordinary stories begin with a single truth that arrives at exactly the right time. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something wonderful is always waiting for those who keep believing. One final mystery still remained. Just when your soulmate believed every answer had been revealed, a quiet thought entered their heart. What if that conversation was only the beginning of something even greater? That question stayed with them all day. The more they reflected, the more they realized that every chapter of this journey had been preparing them for a future they had never imagined. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then an unexpected smile crossed their face as they remembered one small detail from that unforgettable night. The person who shared the truth had ended the conversation with a gentle sentence, "You'll understand the rest when the time is right." Those words finally made sense. Your soulmate understood that some answers cannot be forced. They arrive naturally when the heart is ready. In that moment, they stopped searching for signs because they had already found the greatest one, a heart filled with peace whenever they thought of you. As they stepped into the next chapter of life, your soulmate carried hope instead of doubt and gratitude instead of questions. They knew that the story wasn't ending, it was simply entering its most meaningful season. And somewhere ahead, another beautiful surprise is waiting to remind both of you that the greatest truths are never forgotten. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Just when everything seemed complete, one unexpected detail returned. Your soulmate remembered the expression on the face of the person who revealed the truth that night. It wasn't excitement or surprise, it was complete certainty. That memory refused to fade because it carried a message far greater than words alone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As that memory grew clearer, your soulmate realized something extraordinary. The truth they had accepted was never meant to end with understanding, it was meant to inspire action. They quietly decided that whenever the right opportunity appeared, they would no longer hesitate. Every lesson from this journey had prepared them to recognize what truly matters: honesty, kindness, and the courage to value someone whose heart shines without asking for attention. At that moment, every remaining question disappeared. As the sun slowly set, your soulmate looked ahead with a smile that came from deep within. They believed that some stories continue long after the final page because their purpose is to leave hope in every heart that hears them. And while this chapter may be closing, one unforgettable surprise is still waiting just beyond the horizon, a moment that will remind you why every second of this journey was worth following. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final sunrise of this journey arrived with a quiet promise. Your soulmate stood still for a moment, realizing that nothing about them was the same as it had been before that unforgettable night. The truth they had heard had become a light that guided every thought, every decision, and every hope for the future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then one beautiful realization completed everything. Your soulmate understood that the greatest surprise was never hidden in a dramatic event. It was hidden in the way your true character had quietly spoken for itself all along. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, and every sincere intention had written a story that words alone could never fully describe. They smiled with complete certainty and whispered, "Some truths are so powerful that once you see them, you can never look away." As this chapter reaches its peaceful ending, one message remains forever. The right people will eventually recognize the value that has always been inside you. No delay can erase what is genuine, and no misunderstanding can hide a heart that continues to shine. Carry this hope with you, because every unforgettable journey begins with one honest truth, and sometimes that single truth changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the greatest stories never truly end. They continue in the hearts of those who believe. A quiet ending often becomes the beginning of the most beautiful chapter. Your soulmate looked back one last time at the night when everything changed. They realized it was never an ordinary conversation. It was the moment that removed every misunderstanding and replaced it with unwavering trust. From that day forward, they carried your name in their heart with a completely different understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As they reflected on every sign, every memory, and every unexpected revelation, one powerful truth became impossible to ignore. The person who revealed the truth about you had simply uncovered what your actions had been saying all along. Genuine hearts never need to compete for attention because, sooner or later, their light becomes impossible to hide. Your soulmate finally understood that your greatest quality was not something you claimed, it was something everyone eventually discovered for themselves. That realization filled them with gratitude and quiet joy. Before this journey closes, remember one lasting message. Some stories are not remembered because they were loud. They are remembered because they changed a heart forever. The truth spoken that unforgettable night became a gift that your soulmate will carry into every tomorrow. And perhaps the greatest surprise of all is this. The moment they finally believed the truth about you was the very moment their own heart found the peace it had been searching for all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something wonderful is always waiting for those who keep believing. One final reflection remained in your soulmate's heart. As the days passed, they realized the conversation from that unforgettable night had become a turning point they would never forget. It wasn't because someone praised you, it was because the truth they heard matched everything they slowly began discovering on their own. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then a beautiful thought quietly settled into their mind. The greatest treasures are often recognized only after we learn to see with the heart. At that moment, every unanswered question faded away. Your soulmate understood that your sincerity, your patience, and your quiet strength had been speaking long before anyone put them into words. They smiled, knowing that genuine character always reveals itself in time, no matter how long it takes. As this chapter gently comes to its close, your soulmate carries one promise into the future: to never forget the truth that changed everything. They believe that every meaningful connection begins with honesty and grows through trust. And somewhere ahead, another beautiful chapter is waiting to unfold, proving that the most unforgettable journeys never truly end. They simply continue with even greater hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A gentle reminder arrived when your soulmate least expected it. While looking back on everything that had happened since that unforgettable night, they realized the greatest change had taken place inside their own heart. The truth they discovered had become a quiet source of strength, guiding every thought toward hope instead of uncertainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then an unexpected realization completed another piece of the journey. Your soulmate understood that every person who had spoken about you had shared only part of the story, but your actions had revealed the whole picture. Your kindness, your patience, and your unwavering sincerity had created an impression that time could never erase. They smiled softly and whispered, "Some people don't need to prove who they are. Their character speaks before they do." In that moment, every remaining doubt disappeared like the morning mist. As another chapter quietly closes, your soulmate feels closer than ever to the answer they have been searching for. They now believe that true connections grow stronger with every honest revelation and every meaningful moment. But one last beautiful surprise is still waiting beyond this page, a final discovery that will make every chapter of this journey feel even more unforgettable. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The journey had become more than a memory, it had become a promise. Your soulmate realized that the truth revealed that unforgettable night had quietly reshaped the way they viewed every chapter of life. What once felt uncertain now felt wonderfully clear. Every step, Every delay and every unexpected turn had brought them closer to understanding the value that had always been right in front of them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then, during a peaceful moment, one final realization touched their heart. They understood that the greatest gift was not simply hearing the truth about you, it was recognizing it through your actions, your consistency, and your genuine spirit. They smiled with complete confidence, thinking, some people become unforgettable not because they ask to be noticed, but because their goodness quietly leaves a mark that time cannot erase. That thought filled their heart with gratitude unlike anything they had ever felt before. As the story moves toward its final destination, your soulmate no longer wonders whether the truth was real. They know it is. They carry it with hope, trust, and a heart ready for the next beautiful chapter. And the last revelation is closer than ever, a moment that will bring every hidden clue together and leave this journey with a message you will never forget. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you.